Only 2 of these, 1 per head. Never been under this car. Let's see what we're getting into. It's like a 7 or 6 millimeter. This isn't too bad. Plastic clips on the top. I use one of these tools. I have a link in the description to a list of garage tools and necessities. I think you guys should check it out. This is on there. Let's go ahead and pop all these clips off right here. Another thing you'll see me use all the time is this magnetic bolt. It is also on the Amazon list I made for you guys. Even though these aren't metal, this is just a great place to put all of your clips so you don't lose anything. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up here on the intake and go to town, removing all of these plastic clips. This car seems to like to remove the base as well. Sometimes you leave the base of the plastic clip in there. I'm just gonna take them out so I don't lose them because I always lose those. Onto removing the 8mm bolts all the way across the top of the front fender. You could use a little ratchet, but I actually have this adapter for my mini impact gun and it makes things go faster. I have all of these things linked in that list as well. Whoa, I've never seen that long of a plastic screw before. Switch to a 5.5 socket, go underneath this guy right here, this piece of molding, or the rubber seal, and there's a 5.5-inch screw that holds it in place. Most people online remove the wheel from the car and I don't want to do that, so I turn the wheel in to give us some more space. And so you'll take the 2 push pins, one by the splitter, one halfway up, push them in, pull them out, super easy plastic clips. Then we're gonna need to get this plastic out of the way right up here, and right inside this lip is a 7mm bolt. You're gonna take your baby ratchet and the small socket, get in there, and it takes some time and patience, and you can ratchet it out slowly, and then I finish getting it out by hand. Pull out slowly and carefully. You guys can look how this works. This piece clips into the part that's in the car, and this piece right here is where the screw hole goes through, and it actually was already busted from the previous owner, apparently, whoever took the bumper off, which is a bummer, but this clips in up here for our tight fitment, so it shouldn't be an issue. I just got to be very careful with this. Running down to the Karma Speed merch drop, first official one, and I've been showing new products every day leading up to it. Friday, April 17th, in a couple days at noon Pacific time. This is another one of the shirts. It's gray with the Karma Speed logo, just like the black one you guys saw. Those 2 colors. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video for the next product. I know you guys will dig all of it. We've been working hard, so thanks so much for stopping by the video. Back into it. Oh man, I'm so bummed. I literally got the screw out, didn't pull on it or anything, pulled it out, and none of the tab that's supposed to be here came out. It's all stuck in the plastic piece of the car that holds the bumper in place. It seems to be it was just dried out. Oh, that's cringe, because I don't know. It snaps up here, which is okay, but what am I gonna do to keep this down now? If anyone knows or has had this problem, please let me know what you did to fix that. My roommate Trevor gave me this Minute Weld instant setting epoxy. Before you pull the bumper off, reach inside here. You'll see the blinker, fog light, and driving lights, whatever the third one is. You can pull all those clips off so that when you pull the bumper off, you don't have cords on. Yeah. This piece is supposed to be in there. Plastic clip here, 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 and here, and the rest should be 7mm screws all the way around. Before we pull off the bumper, pull up on this top piece of the bumper. These nipples that hold it in place. We want to get it above them, and then we're ready to pull it off. To remove the headlight, we have a 14mm bolt here, 10mm bolt down in the front, 10mm bolt up top. Go ahead and carefully wiggle it out. Once we have it out, there's a plastic clip that holds the wire in place. We can slide it off. Wiggle this wire holder, it's metal gripping plastic, till it comes off. And then we can unclip our headlight. Wiggle it as you're pulling on the clip. And there you go. Let's take a quick look at our headlight before we even get started. The first part of the process is to just clean it. Spray some glass cleaner on it. Let's just get everything off of it that we can. Today we're working with a new Cerakote product. They sent it out to me to test out, and it was perfect timing because we needed it on the Mustang. I was really surprised that the headlights were as bad as they were for it being a 2016 car, but it must have just been the way it was parked for a couple years. Ceramic headlight restore kit. This is a new product. Excited to try it out. They said it's wild. They also sent me a new trim coat. It's one of the newer versions. There used to be a gloss, matte, all these options. Now there is just one solid option that they said looks better. So you can see on here it says before, after. We'll do this on another day on the Mustang because I want to definitely get the side skirts and the front splitter and all the parts of it that are black plastic looking even darker so it looks cleaner. So stay tuned for this. Actually, they sent out 2 of them so we can give one of them away. So watch out for that video so you guys can learn how to get one of these for free because they aren't cheap. Lucky for you guys watching this video, I have 2 headlight restoration kits to give away to you guys as well. Follow Cerakote on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, DM me your headlights that look bad, and then I'm gonna send these out. I'm gonna pick 2 people to give them away to, and I expect you to send me some before and after photos so we can post them up later on my story. So don't miss that. Follow Cerakote, me, DM me the crap pics of your headlights that look bad, and I'll pick 2 of you. Professional grade ceramic coating, 1, 2, 3 easy steps, no tools required, 100% UV proof. The before and after is pretty heavy. This is pretty sweet. Grab your phone. Pulls up a video on Safari on how to do this. It's very detailed, high quality video. Just a cool fact to show you. Not that you need to watch it because we're going to do it right now, but the amount of detail and hard work they put in to make awesome products, I just had to show you that because that is something that made me stoked. For best results, Cerakote headlight restoration. Step 1, labeled. Oxidation remover wipes. Comes with gloves. Here's step 3, ceramic clear coating. Step 2, prepare surface. We have some sanding pads and a nice grip to sand it. Entering step 1, 4 total oxidation wipes. Circular scrubbing motion. We're gonna remove all the oxidation, and this should turn yellow over time. But these headlights are not actually like that bad compared to some other people's. So I've seen the wipes in the videos that they posted on their profile, on their website. Like this whole wipe turns like orange. So we're not gonna get that with these headlights because they're not that bad, but we are gonna get the little bit of oxidation that this headlight does have. Get the corners real good, get those edges, you'll thank yourself later. Get places that don't even see the light of day because you love your car. There really isn't that much coming off, so I don't even know if I'm going to use all 4 yet. Looks like they're cleaning up pretty good just from this one. Go ahead and open up the second one. I'm going to use this wipe, the second one, to just focus on the face of the headlight that is exposed. This one looks pretty clean. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. If your headlights are worse, I can definitely tell why you're going to need the other 2. My headlights aren't that bad, like I said, so please use all 4, listen to the directions. I can just tell that the oxidation is pretty much gone. We're ready to move on to step 2. We've got all of our pads here. Squirt bottle full of water. Wet the lens. This is important to keep everything wet. I'm going to wet the sanding pad. Now in a non-circular motion, we're going to sand the headlights. This might seem crazy that we're scratching it, but it's all part of the process. The sanding process needs to happen for 2 to 3 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. Keep it wet, pull off the red one, place a gray, and repeat the process for 2 to 3 minutes. Now, we're gonna want to dry this headlight off. Hazy-ish finish, that's proper. I would normally use a microfiber towel, but they're all in the washing machine, sadly. Been like 60 seconds and the headlights got way hazier. Headlights are looking really hazy now. The next step is to make sure they're completely dry. Now you can just let them sit. I have an air compressor, so I'm gonna use that and make sure they're completely dry before we do the final step. Moving on to step 3, officially, we have our ceramic clear coating. There's only 2 of these, 1 per headlight. Grab our second pair of gloves. All right, so I'm gonna leave this a square. Now we're gonna start, ooh, this stuff is strong, I can smell it. From top to bottom, horizontal movements, overlapping 50%. So I'm gonna start on the top. Only 1 coat. That's crucial. Overlapping 50%. Now all we have to do is let it dry for 60 minutes before we even think about driving, if it's still on your car, and we're good to go. Trevor gave me this minute weld instant setting epoxy, and this one was a mission. It's alright, it might hold on, but I'm definitely scared of this one that was completely broken falling off again when I do remove the bumper next time. This side over here is a little more solid than this one because only the small pieces broke, and I was able to get a lot on there. It's actually pretty solid. I did about 3 coats and I let it sit overnight, so keep you guys posted on that if it works. I did find out tons of people have these problems, this being weak right here. I don't know what the heck Ford was thinking. Oh, on to the other side. This is the worst of the 2. Needed 2 hands. Heard it go in. Fitment looks good. Everything looks better on this side, honestly, but I did hear it crack. I think it broke down here again, so that's a bummer. Yeah, the car looks awesome now. The only part that looked like it was from 2016 is now back looking like it's from yesterday. Shout out to Cerakote. Don't forget, we're giving away 2 of these kits on Instagram. Send me a picture of your headlights that need help. I'll be picking 2 of you guys to send these out to you, to your doorstep, and then send me your photos of before and after, and I will be posting them. And also follow myself and Cerakote on Instagram, and check out the playlist on the screen.
I love you like la la.